Here our girls come out as we are in the Waconia Rec Center, I believe. I am going to get some things correct here. The Waconia Ice Arena. Apologies about that. Still getting my bearings on rinks here sometimes as we're out here. We have an away tilt here between Eden Prairie and Waconia. It will begin supposedly at 5:30. We got 2.5 minutes to go to count down on the clock. Getting some brief information here on the two teams. We have Eden Prairie at 4-8-2 in league play. Waconia sitting here undefeated at 11-0-2 in league play. It's certainly going to be a tough one. We'll keep up with the action and let you know how it's going as the game goes along. Well, it looks like Thea's taking her time in net at this point in time, and Engelstad's behind her. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go in warm-up time. And the girls will get started. Not aware of anybody missing on the roster. Good to have all girls here, ready and excited to play. Waconia light on skaters as they only have 10 skaters out here today with the one goalie. So we will outnumber them as far as bodies and ability to stay fresh on those legs. Eden Prairie played a Dino White yesterday, unfortunately losing that home game 1-5. We'll hopefully be able to see a little bit more offensive production out of the team today versus Waconia, although a bit stiffer test for the girls. Good sound system in this ring. I'm talking and I can barely hear myself talk. They are pumping it loud. That'll be the end of warm-up time as Eden Prairie and Waconia set this game up. Get started. It will begin in just under 2 minutes. Girls will come out, get their quick cheer in, and we'll be off the races. Been a little bit different each time. This time the girls are circling that. We're new to the hockey cheers. Sometimes they do it along the glass, sometimes they do it on the net. Looks like we're going to end up on the net today. Karn slides out to take face off as she starts with center. Noel's going to be on the right side. Atlas to the left. We got Emery and Mencia back on defense. Bit of a change from the lines presented yesterday. Carnes takes it off of the face-off, bounces back towards the Waconia defense. Carnes circling around just out of her stick tip. And Waconia puts it into their offensive zone. Mencia is back to go grab it. She's going to wrap around the net. Mencia gets around one. Looks to be in the center of the ice, coming down into the neutral zone now along the far boards. Gets it, dumps it in. Doesn't get deep, but before it's stopped with Waconia. Atlas gets her stick on it. She dumps it a little bit further in, and then Waconia pushes it back into the neutral zone. Carnes is going to go snag it. Going to wrap around a little bit, send it into the offensive zone. It bounces off of a skate and over towards Noel, where she's going to go grab it and attempt to bring it to the far boards, taken away and sent back in the Eden Prairie's defensive zone. Offsides here. We'll be taking this face off in the center. Sammy's out in the center now. We've got Bothell right and left. Bothell left, Kunkel right. Varshiny's back along with Hogg. Sammy's could hasten after. Number 97 attempts to pick it off the stick. Not able to get it done. Kunkel reaches out for it. Gets by her. Hogg grabs it. It's gonna bounce off the boards. Fammy trying to get there. Laconia's going right. They get around a couple girls. Flying down the ice now. Varshiny gets her stick on it. Create a little bit. But, oh, bummer. Hogg not able to clear it as they center it up. And number 19 with Laconia is flying down the middle of the ice. And they punch it in for their first goal of the game. 11 minutes, 42 seconds left to go. Only a minute and 18 off the clock. And that's the first goal of the game. They're going to be clearing off here. Again, a couple girls off the ice. Paints take the face off. Newell and Mason are the wingers. We've got Hogg and Varshiny still on for defense. Varshiny here to go grab it. She's going to bounce it off the boards up towards Mason. Mason not able to collect it, but she gets her stick on it as well. Conia tries to send it back in. Hogg's going to get it. Going to miss the original pass, but is able to recollect, get it out into the offensive zone. Payne's placing a little bit of pressure over there. Mason, too. They get it out of the neutral zone. Everybody's going to come back. Varshiny's dancing with it. She tries to dump it off, but Laconia takes it away. Hogg's right there. She's going to get her stick on it. Ends up going towards the net anyway to get trapped beneath Engelstad's pads. Engelstad for the save. Payne to take it again. Newell over towards Newell. Number 9, Laconia, number 7 has it. And we've got Emery with picking it up before it can get to the net. Emery with it. She's going to reach out her long stick. She's going to send it around the corner. Up towards Newell. Newell punches it into the neutral zone where Payne goes and chases, but Laconia sends it over to the far side. Laconia not able to get through as Emery gets her stick on it again. Good defense by Emery. Newell's got it. She's going to push it up towards the blue line. And Laconia collects it, sends it back into their zone. But Emery sends it away back towards the offensive side. Mason's on the chase. Mason down there. They get around her with the pass. Puck in the neutral zone. Laconia's number 79. She's flying down the ice here. She's going to wrap around the net. They're going to try and get one in. And they get it through the 5-hole as she wraps around Carnes to get right in front of the net to put it through the 5-hole here. Laconia 2, Eden Prairie nothing. We'll reset. Everybody's got to get mentally set here. Carnes, Atlas, Noel. Carnes sends it over to Varshiny. Varshiny tries to put it into the offensive side. No one home for it. Noel bounces over towards Noel. She's going to whack it into center ice. No one home. Laconia sends it over to number 79. Carnes picks it up. She wraps herself around to the center ice. She's going to try and get through two. Can't make it all the way through. But takes a side shot, bouncing puck away. No one there to take another whack at it for the rebound opportunity. Good shot by Carnes. Saved by Laconia's goalie. Laconia comes down the ice. They're going to get by Varshiny. Carnes gets her stick on it. Varshiny turns back around, sends it back into neutral zone, and it slowly dances into the offensive side, but Laconia back to pick it up. Carnes placing some pressure here. She's going to get her stick on it, get it stopped here. Taking it away. Very nice. Sends one up towards the net. Atlas not there to be able to tap it in. Varshiny back now to Hogg. Hogg going to send it over to Noel. Noel with a bunch of ice available here. Let's see if she can't get a shot off. She takes one. It goes wide. Atlas back to retrieve it. Atlas gets knocked away with a check by Laconia players. There were 3 girls around her, so not a lot of movement available anyway. Tammy's on. She takes this light whack at the puck. Puck doesn't go very far. Laconia sends it off their far boards. Now they put it along into their offensive zone. We've got Hogg going around the net. She sends it along the near boards. Number 7 in white sends it to number 29. They push it into their offensive zone. Hogg's back, and Engelstad's going to cover it up. 8 minutes, 27 seconds remaining. Eden Prairie 0, Laconia 2. 2 saves by Engelstad. 2 goals allowed in on some quick shots. So Laconia's got some quick girls. Bottle, Conkle, Emery, and Mancia on the ice. Fammy taking the face off. And we've got Emery, I think, picking it up. Yep. Conkle dancing out towards here. They're going to take a long shot. Ends up hitting off somebody anyway and bouncing off the far corner. Bopple's getting her stick on it. Good job battling. The puck ends up on the far boards. Number 77 and Fammy there. Fammy taking it away. Good job. Ooh, and we got an offside. We'll be taking that right here. Line stays the same. Nope, I'm sorry. We got to change up Family for Payne. Payne's going to take the face off here, and they're going to start it over again. Tough drop by the ref. They're going to pop it down now, send it over towards Kunkel, and it gets knocked away by Laconia, who is taken away by Emery, and they put it in the neutral zone. Puck now back towards Emery. Emery is going to turn around. They're going to try to get around a couple, centered up by Laconia, who is able to take it away. Bothell gets in there and carries it down the ice. They're trying to get to the neutral zone. They do. Laconia has to spin back around. Payne's right there. We've got Emery. Get around Emery. They're going to have a free lane. They're going to take a shot, and it gets popped away by Engelstad. He stands strong. Good job, Engelstad. Puck up towards Payne. Gets by. Payne's going to send it along the boards. And nobody home. Payne whacks it again into the offensive zone. Gets past Laconia, sticks, and it's up along to the far boards. Laconia takes a pass. And they move it along in the neutral zone. A couple passes along the way. Hogg's now in the way with a long stick. Barshini's getting out there. Hogg going after it again. Puck centered up. Gets off of Engelstad's pads and knocked away to the far boards. Engelstad in the way again. Good job by her. They're going to take another one, see if she can clear it up. They're not able to get it out of there. Hogg takes a whack at it, and just enough to cause enough disruption. There's not going to get a good shot on that. Newell on the ice. And we got a breakaway opportunity here for Payne. One-on-one at this point in time. Nobody trailing. Can't get by, but they're just going to miss it. Not able to get a good shot off as it's taken away with the forecheck there. Mason on the ice here. She's going to pick it up. She's going to try and get it around Laconia, but they are able to knock it off her stick. Harshini sends it back towards Hogg, but it was a wide pass. Hogg's chasing it down. She's going to send it along the near boards up towards Newell. Newell grabs it. Newell's coming down the ice, gets popped down after a hard check there, but ultimately getting around it. Karn's not able to pick up the puck that was right in front of the net. And puck now on the far boards. Vershini's waiting for it. Vershini's going to send one in towards the net, not able to make it the whole way, and they send it back out. Vershini gets her stick in there, but ultimately back towards the neutral zone. They're going to push it forward. It's going to be offsides. They're going to reset. 6 minutes to go in the first period. Carnes to take the face off. Atlas and Knoll are our wingers. Got to get Mason off the ice. We've got Emery and Mencia back on defense. Emery sends one in to the offensive zone, nice and deep. Atlas around the net over here. She's trying to face a challenge. Laconia is able to get by. Carnes gets her stick in there. Makes it a challenge, but ultimately they're able to clear the zone. Mencia sends it back up towards Atlas. Atlas not able to control it. Atlas tries to send it deep. It's a bit of a weak pass at this point in time, and Laconia goes back and grabs it while Carnes now pins the puck up against the boards, and they're battling for it. She's kicking it out. Laconia still battling for it. Carnes tries to take a leaping shot at it, and stopped along the way by Laconia. They got number 79 coming down the ice. They're going to take a hard shot, bounces off one. They're going to send it to the corner. Carnes sends it over towards Nolan, sends it off the boards. They're going to bring it all the way down. They're going to not call a tip there. It's going to be back for icing. 5 minutes to go, first period. Waconia 2, Eden Prairie nothing. We're getting a quick change of personnel here. We've got Fammy on the ice and John center. We've got Bothell and Kunkel along the wing. Marshini and Hogg are back. Fammy waits the drop. She's getting a good whack on it. She's going to battle hard. Bothell attempts to get in there for some reinforcements. Puck whacked away by Kunkel and over towards the far boards. Marshini's going to go chase after it, and then Fammy's going to add some reinforcements into it. Bothell's back here to try and get in the way. The puck's bouncing away, and Fammy, with her speed, is coming back around. She's going to pick it back up. Bothell's along with her. Fammy's going to come down the ice, get around, trying to get around one, but loses it along the board, sends it to center ice. Waconia is waiting for it. Marshini snags it. She's going to send it in, hits off the skate of Waconia skater. Puck away. Waconia all alone with Hogg back. One-on-one at this point in time. Hogg with the long stick. They're going to get it covered up, but it bounces away. They can try a backhanded shot, can't get it all the way, and then ultimately bounces off of the net into Engelstad's hands, where she's going to just secure it. Bunch of pressure overall by Waconia in the game so far. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remain in the first period. Total shots on net, 6 by Waconia. 2 of those going in. Maybe 7 now. I'm not sure where that was standing before. And with Eden Prairie with the 1 shot on net, mainly a diving shot on net by Carnes there. Mason with the puck is just chasing right on down to go grab it and gets by Emery there. And Mencia is going to pick it up. She's going to wrap around the net, going to take it back around the other way. Gets along the far boards, pushes it up towards Mason. Mason not able to secure it. Sent in, hits off of Engelstad's pads off to the far, for the near boards. They're going to send it back in and stop by Mencia before it gets there. Payne, oh no, all alone, and Engelstad there. Good block by Engelstad, as that was a dangerous proposition as it snuck underneath of Emery's stick. Another hard shot, tipped up into the air. 19's all alone, need a little bit more defense here. Good job by Emery, getting in the way. Newell is going to take a backhanded pass against defense, and Waconia sends it back in. Waconia keeping their zone strong, but here we go. It bounces away. Payne's got the speed. Let's see if she can hold it the whole time. They got one coming in, and they just dumps it off into the corner where no one's home, no one's chasing, no one's able to catch up to her. We've got Emery who tries to center it up. Payne's going to get her stick on it. Going to get a shot here. Yes, and a rebound opportunity by Newell, but it is up far right. Payne battling. It's in the corner. Let's see if they can't find a seam, and ultimately Waconia's goalie is able to cover it up. Total shots on net now 7 versus 2. Good job by the girls. Newell had a nice, clean, open look at it, but just her recovery there goes a little bit wide as she pulls it off of the rebound. Nice shot. Carnes down. We've got Knoll off to the right, and I believe that means Atlas is going to be to the left. Got Marshini and Hogg back. Hogg all alone, but Carnes is trying to chase number 9 down too. She's able to get a good back check, but number 9 falls down, but they're not going to call anything there. I think that's a smart move. That would have been pretty weak if they would have. Carnes gets around one. Puck ends up centered up, but it goes a little along the far side past Marshini. Marshini's going to go get it. Marshini sends it to center ice towards the neutral zone, and ultimately ends up in the offensive side. Everybody's going to have to come back. Marshini's going to dance with it for a little bit, try and buy some time, but Waconia ultimately ends up with it here. Hogg all alone, yet hits off of her into Engelstad's gut, and Engelstad's going to cover it up for the save. Good job by Engelstad. That took a wicked tip high up in the air, and she's able to cover it up and keep her composure and keep it out of the net. Good work, girls. Fammy here to take the face-off. Bothell and Kunkel are the wingers. Mencia and Emery are our defense. Fammy down, sends it over towards Kunkel. Kunkel's going to whack it to center ice where number 7 with Waconia is waiting for it. Engelstad gets her pads on it. It gets knocked away. Bothell, she's going to try and center it up too, but nobody home. Fammy's chasing after it. Fammy and Bothell right there. Bothell still challenging, and no, Fammy came in for reinforcements, but it could have been a nice breakaway had she been able to grab it, but not able to come all home with it. Fammy with a good defense here, but ultimately whacked away by Waconia, and Waconia wins the battle ultimately. We're going to have Mancia. She's going to wrap back around. Mancia gets it over to Bothell. Bothel's going to take another whack to center ice near the blue line, and Waconia keeps it home. The shot in towards the net is far right. Engelstad turning around. We've got a puck dancing over here towards Bothell. Bothell avoids the contact. Puck stays right here in the neutral zone. Must have got bounced back at some point in time. They're going to call it offsides. We're going to have a whole fresh new set of legs coming on the ice. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Waconia 2, Eden Prairie nothing. Payne's taking the face off. We've got Mason and Newell left and right. Barshini and Hogg are still back for Eden Prairie. Hogg's going to snag it. Hogg's going to hit it off those boards up towards Newell. Newell's going to get her stick on it. Send it a little bit more forward, but Waconia pops it back. Number 9's got it. Believes she's going to take a shot here. It gets caught up in Hogg's skates. Beautiful defense there by Hogg as she's able to stop the shot opportunity. Puck ends up behind the net. Barshini's going to go play some pressure there. It gets centered up towards Waconia. Hit off to the side by Engelstad. Waconia's going to take a shot and gets underneath of Engelstad's glove, but ultimately safe as there was no shot on net. Puck now in the corner. Barshini chasing after it, but Waconia there to get there first. They're going to send it center. And Waconia's got a free lane. They're going to miss the net. Mason's going to get it. Just send it quickly forward. Waconia pops it back in where Hogg's right there to pick it up. Newell has it. She's going to take a whack at it. Send it back towards the neutral zone. Gets around Payne. Getting around Newell. We've got Barshini and Hogg back. Barshini gets her stick on their stick. Hogg stays in there strong and puts body on him. And she's going to be able to recover that puck. And she's going to dance down to it with it for a little bit. She's going to get stopped by Waconia near the center line here. And Waconia all alone. Let's see, Payne with the nice job. And Engelstad. Oh no, bummer. It sneaks right beneath Engelstad's 5-hole. She looks dejected. She had it. She knows she had it, and it must have found just the crease it needed to be able to slide in. Waconia takes their third goal of the game. It's slippery. Eden Prairie, nothing. Carnes down with it. Knoll and Atlas left and right. Carnes chasing after it. She's going to circle around. Puck stuck in the neutral zone. Ultimately popped out by Waconia. Mancia picks it up. She's going to come into the neutral zone. They're going to get a bunch of sticks on her. She almost falls down. She's able to keep her balance. Knoll with the long shot. Oh, buddy. Sent back over towards Knoll. There's a good opportunity there. And it gets just out of the reach. Carnes going to fall down as they get some sticks intertwined. Emery's got it. She is going to dump it in deep, and that's going to be the end of our first period. Waconia 3, Eden Prairie nothing. My lid fell off. It's a bummer. It went down here. Right there. It's nice to be able to cover it up and I don't knock it all down. Yeah, I want to be the worst thing if you're willing to do so. Appreciate that. We have 1 minute intermissions here. Engelstad getting a brief chat. I mean, she was barraged all first period. She's done a great job. There have been some nice shots on net. Just got to get our defense sticks on it. Waconia up 3-0. See if we can't get some offensive life here out of our girls. 10 shots on net by Waconia, 2 shots on net by Eden Prairie. Girls are battling. This is certainly a tough team. They haven't won. They're not 11-0-2 for no reason. They've got some speed and some girls with some good experience here. Coming back on the ice. Ow! That hurt. Sammy's here on center. We got Bothell and Kunkel right and left. We've got Hogg and Barshini back. Let's go Eagles. Let's get pumping. Bothell over there to snag it, ends up getting by her. Family picks it up. She attempts to send it back in. There's a battle in the neutral zone. 2-on-2 at this point in time. Puck's getting stuck in there. They're going to send it back into the Eden Prairie offensive zone, but Waconia is able to create some space and get out of it. They're going to come right down. They're going to take a chopping there, and Engelstad's going to get in the way, wait for that recovery shot. Not able to cover it up yet. Puck's still bouncing around. It's in the corner where Bothell pushes it out towards the blue line. Waconia saves the zone. They're able to pick it up, get a tip shot into the chest pad of Engelstad, and she's able to cover it up and they blow it dead. New fresh legs. Payne's going to take this one. Newell out on the right side. Waconia picks it up, takes a high one. Mason's going to go over there. She's going to get her stick on it. We're going to get it almost around one, but poked away. And Sia back around the net. They attempt to wrap around. Emery's right there to stop it. Puck centered up, knocked away by Mancia, up towards Payne. Payne's going to try a backhanded pass. Newell's going to go chase after it, going to get some body contact with Waconia as she falls down here. Up towards Payne, working her way towards the offensive zone, but Waconia punches it back. Mancia around one. She's going to try a backhanded pass, knock back away, and there's going to be offsides. We'll take it right here. Payne to take it. Oh, legs still on the ice that were previously on the ice. Yeah, and puck over to number 9. Newell's chasing her down, sent deep. Emery snags it. It gets around up towards Newell, but she's not able to collect it. Waconia does. They try and send it back in, only gets part way up towards Payne. Payne tries to pass over to Newell, not received, and punched back in for offside. Carnes down for a chase. Pop it over to the far boards. Carnes goes off in the chase. Noel right there to knock it back. That's great. Let's coach back in there. Way to go, Noel. Atlas is going to go chasing after it. They're going to keep it moving. Again, tries to center it up towards Carnes. Carnes around to get her stick on it. She centers it up towards Atlas. Atlas takes a whack on it. Waconia's goalie is able to make the save. It's still bouncing around. It is not covered up. And, oh, they're going to blow it off. Bummer. Good opportunity. Carnes up towards Atlas. Atlas takes that shot. There's a little seam in the 5-hole. Not able to hit that little seam. And a stop by the leg pass of the goalie. Everybody staying on the ice that was on the ice. We're down here. Ready for some offensive production. Let's see if we can't get anything. Carnes down. She's late to the draw here, but ultimately ends up over with Atlas. Atlas sends one in, but Waconia stops it before it can fully get there. Noel pops it back towards Atlas. Atlas on the chase. She sticks out her stick and not able to take it away, but Ashokan's able to keep it in her zone. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Now Hogs alone. They're going to chase her into the far boards, but they get around. They're going to no call for hooking there. Could have been close. We have a wraparound attack, not able to get in and popped out towards Atlas. Atlas coming down the ice. Atlas sends it forward. Noel on the chase. Noel unable to take it away, but Carnes gets her stick in, and oh, bomber. Atlas and then Noel just both a little bit offsides. We'll take that right here on the blue line. Bambi Both, Kunkel, Mancia, and Emery, they're on the ice. Bambi's going to get her stick on it, send it back towards the defense. Mancia's back. She's going to go around one. Gonna backhand pass it up towards Kunkel, not able to receive. It gets onto Waconia's stick, and Tay Bothel's in there. She's going to take it away. Beautiful work. Takes the shot. It's bouncing away. We're going to get another one. Oh, no! Bambi had it right there. there, but oh, it just bounces off the body of the goalie and not in on the rebound chance. Beautiful shot opportunity there. Good chance, and unfortunately not able to send her home. We've got a puck back here now with Mancia. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left to play. Mancia is going to look for her options, send it up towards Kunkel. Kunkel whiffs. They're going to send it back in towards center, gets through Fami's skates, and Mancia off again to go get it. Over towards Kunkel. Kunkel battling with it. She's going to send it into the neutral zone, up towards the offensive side. Bothel's going to go put some pressure on it as Laconia wraps back around. Laconia on the near boards, and Fami going to get her body inside in there and stop them in their tracks. Keep it in their zone. Fami battling. Great work with the long stick, with the reach in right there. And Laconia is going to get around. We've got Emery waiting back as they're going to get through that zone now, and they're flying down fast. Gets by Emery. Mencia's all alone. Over to number 9. They're going to pop it off of Mencia's shin pads and off to the far boards. Knocked away by Newell up towards the blue line. They are able to save their zone, and they get another shot opportunity, but Emery in the way. Great work, Emery. Newell collects it. Puck up toward, sends it up to Kunkel, but Kunkel's not looking. She's going to get off the ice for the change. Oh, bummer. I'm not sure totally if there was a offsides there. That must be the call, but I'm not sure where it came from, as the puck got by before Kunkel could get by, so I'm not sure what was going on there. But Payne right here. Mark Shinny's going to snag it. She's going to try and pop it into center ice. Payne's centered up for it, but Laconia takes it away, puts it back into the neutral zone. Laconia 3-on-2, now 3-on-1. They're going to send it back, and it goes wide. Hogg's going to get it in there, going to push it away up towards Newell. Newell's going to send it into the neutral zone. It gets by, and they spring it up too quickly, and that's going to be offside. 3-0, Laconia in the lead. It's been a good battle so far between the two teams. We got Payne taking the face off, but it heads over towards Mason. Mason not able to get her stick on it. They're still challenging it over here, though. Trying to get back in the neutral zone. Nope, not. They call it safe. They were able to keep the zone. Hogg goes back and gets it. It turns back around. They've got Mason with it. She's coming up the ice, tries to send it over towards Newell. It gets popped back, and they're calling offsides. Carnes, Noel, Atlas, and Ashokin and Hogg back. We've got some tape issues with Ashokin. She removes the tape. Thea's in now at net. And Barnes, she's got it. She's going to bring it down tight. Quick stop. Pushes it over towards Alice. Alice gets around one, gets almost around a second where she could have collected and taken the shot. It gets popped away. Barnes sends one in. There's a tip. Ooh, no, not able to get that tip in successfully. So close. Good job, girls, trying to set that up. Shokin's back here. She's going to try and send it back in, but knocked back to the neutral zone. Everybody to come back. Hogg pushed out of the way here. Number 9 gets by, but 55 was offsides. Taking it back. On the ice, Carnes taking it. Nolan Atlas here. We've got to switch up Emery and Mancia on defense. Atlas going to kick it. And Carnes gets it. She's going to go center. She's going to try and pop it through, but she's not able to slide through 3 white jerseys. And she's bringing it up the ice. Mancia, so Laconia gets around Mancia, but Carnes takes it away. Nice steal with the back check. We've got puck here in the corner Atlas to go in, trying. Mancia backing up. To get like it's lost in Laconia's stick. And Emery's now doing the same. Good forecheck by Emery. Picked up by Knoll. Popped back into the neutral zone. Atlas on. Provides some pressure. Laconia sends it in, but they're offsides. Shots on net so far, getting just a little bit closer, eking in. We got shots, 12 shots on net by Laconia. Fortunately, 3 of those have gone in. We got 6 shots on net by Eden Prairie. A couple opportunities right there that just weren't put on cleanly, and this game would be a lot closer. We got Hogg going around. She's going to get body contact. There's another backhanded shot opportunity towards the net. But Fami is going to move over towards Bothell. Bothell spinning around, and Fami's able to take it. We got a penalty here by someone. I think it's a Laconia girl, number 29. They'll spend their minute and a half in the box. And Eden Prairie on the power play. It is 3-0. We can put 1 in here on this power play. That would go a long way towards the girls' confidence here. Let's see what happens. Family's going to go chase after it. There's Bothell. She's going to send it in with Carnes right there. Carnes is going to try and get it. They're going to send it back in deep. Carnes wrapping around off to the far side. Laconia going to get around her. James right here, going to knock away, but it hits off of the shin pad of 55, and she's able to take it up deep into their zone. Eden Prairie right here. Fami's got it. She's going to try and send it out to the blue line. Carnes tries to swipe it away, not able to fully get it done. Hits off the board. And sent back in deep. We've got Hogg. She's going to chase around. Carnes right in front of her. Hogg's got some room, though. She's going to chase after it. She's going to dump it over to Carnes off the board. She's going to try and get it through. Carnes has a free lane here. She's going to take a high shot. Bounces off. Oh, no, just out of the reach of Bothell. Gets through Fami. We've got Hogg right there. Carnes is going to recollect. Try and bounce one in and gets off the pads. There's going to be another one right here, right into her gut. And she's going to cover it up. Oh, no. Oh, my. Too many opportunities. All of them right where they don't want to be. Not enough free space. And we have a recollection here. There's 30 seconds left on the power play. Payne's coming in. Newell and Mason are now on with Mencia and Emery. Payne's got it. She's down. She's going to whack one away towards Newell. Newell's going to try a backhand shot, and it's not able to get all the way through. Laconia brings it up the ice into the neutral zone. We've got Emery getting back, and then Mencia. She's going to grab it, send it along the far boards. Emery turns back around. Up towards Newell. Newell tries to send it back up, but she misses. We have Emery again. Newell picks it up. Newell sends it back a little bit and picked up near at the blue line. Sent down by Emery, and Mencia picks it up. She's going to come through the neutral zone. Gonna get around the far side, get around a couple of girls. Ultimately, good job through traffic, holding her own. With all the whack and the checking that's going on there. We've got number 7 now taking a shot. It goes wide. Puck into the zone, and the power play is off. We have Emery. She's battling for it. Gets it up towards Mason. Mason's going to bring it up the ice. She's got Payne to her right. She's going to send it up to her. She's going to get around one-on-one. See if we can't get her back so she can get a shot off. Sent back towards Mason, but popped into the far boards. Newell sends it around the net. Mason's going to chase after it. Turn back around. See if she can't get a shot off. She can at least. So drives by Emery as it sends back into the offensive side. Mencia is back to go get it. 3 minutes, 17 seconds remain in the second period. As I'm saying, that shot on goal ticker keeps ticking towards Eden Prairie's side. There's still a chance, in my viewpoint, that we're going to have enough pressure here to put one in. Let's see if we can make this a little bit closer. Fami, he gets it over to Atlas. Atlas gets brought down by 55. Nobody's raising their hand. They're going to call that one safe and clean. Atlas sends it towards the net. Oh, Noel takes a whack at the back. I'm sure she's coming off now. We got a hand raised right over here. Looks like some retaliation. Not good. We will have a free shot on net by Waconia, who keeps bringing it down. Thea's down now, and Eden Prairie still not in control. And here they are. They pick it up. They'll wave it off. We're going to have a slashing going on here by Noel. And Waconia will be on the power play. Bammy, Atlas, Mancia, and Emery on the ice. We've got a changeover happening with Waconia. They'll get their 5 out here. Bammy get her stick down. She punches it where nobody is. Puck bounces away towards the near boards. We have Atlas chasing it down. They're going to send it in. Fammy gets in there, gets her stick hard at work, trying to punch it out of there. Thea's going to try to cover it up, and it bounces away. And Emery sends it to the neutral zone. Atlas trying to chase it down. It's going to send, Waconia's going to send it to the near boards. And Fammy's going to get her stick on it, send it back towards Mancia. Mancia picks it up and gets it taken away. Lots of space. Emery's right there. They're going to get around her. They're going to take a high shot. It's going to bounce off of Thea's glove and bounce away. Great work, Thea, getting the save. Atlas has it taken away via the back check. Puck back into the neutral zone near the offensive side. Atlas tries to get it in there for the takeaway, but Waconia able to work their way around it. And sent in deep near the far boards. Mancia back to pick it up. She's coming in center ice. She's running down the ice. She's got a head of steam and gets it knocked away with the forecheck. Ultimately taken back away by Eden Prairie, and Waconia now with it. Number 19 sends it over to number 29, but gets by her where Emery sends it into the corner. Atlas gets her skates on it, sent up towards Bothell. Bothell's got a free lane if she can get around one. Not able to do so, though, as the body gets pushed into and checked away with the puck sent towards center. Now it's on the far side. Karn sends it back in. Bothell around the net. And Hogg takes it away. Spins back around. Waconia putting strong pressure on it. Carnes is going to go chase after it. Try and get her stick in there. She gets it taken away. Tries to send it up towards Bothell, but there is somebody in the way. Thea's going to get down and gets popped back over. We've got the puck behind the net now, being kicked by Waconia. Up towards Bothell now. Bothell tries to send it back in, but over towards Waconia. Waconia is not able to get a good shot off. Good job by Hogg to get in the way. 2-1. That'll be the end of the second period. Hey, we held it for the whole second period. Our shots on goal got closer, leaving that first period with 7 shots on net versus 2. Now it's 14 versus 9. Good fight in the girls. Seriously, some really good open net opportunities with the rebounds right there, just not able to be taken back in. One particular sequence where the Waconia goalie able to come up with like 3 great saves all in a row. I certainly should, in my viewpoint, be 3-1 at minimum, maybe 3-2, as Knowles had a couple good rebound opportunities, and just those shot opportunities went just far right. We'll be coming out 5v5 here, third period. See what happens. Maybe we got more in the third than they got. They're running lean on bodies. We got some more energy than they have. See if we can't get that offense. Hey, Newell, Mason, Hogg, and Ashokin on the ice. Via back in net. She's ready to go. Ref's going to bump it down. Payne's going to get down there. I love some flogging Molly to start. Let's go. We've got Payne coming through. Taken away by Laconia. It's sent back towards Hogg. Hogg's got it. She's looking around. Sends it over to Ashokin. Ashokin loses control of it, but Hogg's back, and it's sent in towards Thea. It's going to go wide. They send it back to center ice, and pumped in underneath of Thea's leg pads as they get a good pass in to the far corner and find their open net for their fourth goal. Payne back on the ice to take the face off, and everybody's still the same. Hop forward just a little bit towards the Laconia defense. They take it away, send it into the defensive zone. Hogg's back. Hey, she's going to go chasing all the way down. She's going to send it into the corner where Mason's there waiting for it. Mason tries to pop it through along the boards, but it's taken away by Laconia. Laconia centers it up and ultimately forechecked away. Payne tried to pass it along the far side. Mason on the chase. She's going to fall down, take another girl with her. Payne sliding along the ice, centered up near Mason, but Laconia there first. Laconia brings it down the ice. They're getting around a couple players. They've got a nice centered up shot opportunity. Hits off the pads of Thea and in. Laconia 5, Eden Prairie nothing. Barnes on, Atlas and Noel are the wingers. Emery and Sia are the defense. Barnes, she's going to send it over towards Atlas. Atlas pokes it forward towards the Laconia defense. They pick it up, send it back in. We've got Emery. She's going to send it off the boards up towards Noel. Noel's going to send it along the offensive side towards the corner. Gets around Carnes, puts her body into it. She's going to try and take a hard shot, but gets stopped by Laconia. And Laconia sends it into their offensive side. And Sia tries to get it out of there, but Laconia intercepts. Laconia takes a shot in, but hits off of Carnes. Carnes, oh no, hits off of Emery's skates. They're centered up towards Thea. Thea just quick enough to be able to get it out of there. And Emery saves the day with an open back net save over there, getting out of the zone. Carnes on the chase. Puck bouncing over towards Noel. Noel's got a free lane. She's looking up towards Alice. It's a beautiful pass on, and boy, that is shoulder to shoulder on Alice. They're going to call roughing here. That's they're roughing or checking. I'm not totally sure, but boy, what a hard shoulder to shoulder. One and a half minutes for the power play for Eden Prairie. Family's on, take it. Popple and Kunkel are on for the wingers. We've got a Hogg and Newell on deep. Puck is over by Kunkel. Kunkel's going to try and send it to center ice. Family's not quite there. Be able to get a shot off. Kunkel putting battle on it. She's going to not be able to knock it away. Laconia wraps around her and puck in the neutral zone. We've got Hogg sending it over towards Popple. And puck bounces away through Hogg's stick to the corner. Fammy back to pick it up, sends it towards Boppa. Boppa takes a swing at it, but misses. Puck into and goes far wide. We've got Hogg coming down the ice to pick it up. Over towards Kunkel and knocked away by Laconia back into the defensive zone. Fammy loses control of it behind the net. Fammy not able to get it. Thea's right there. It's going to pop up and over. Laconia 6, Eden Prairie 0. 40 seconds left on the power play. Payne down. Shokin and Mason are our wingers. Emery and Mencia are back on defense. And Emery goes and grabs it. She falls down and she sends it up towards Ashokin. Back in the neutral zone, Laconia is going to get it. And Mencia picks it up. Pops it up towards Mason. Emery sends it along the far boards. Ashokin going over to grab it. Gets it through towards Payne. Payne's going to bring it down the ice. Payne tries to get it through center and not able to do so as there's two white jerseys there to pop it away. 8 minutes, 50 seconds remain in the third period. Emery has it. She's gliding along the ice. Good job battling for it. Takes a hard whack at it, but knocked away by Waconia. Payne's over there in the corner along with Ashokin. Payne comes away with it. She's going to try and towards Mason, but it's not able to get all the way. Waconia pops it up towards the blue line. The zone is held by Emery. Waconia tries, and they get it out now. Waconia off to the races. We've got Mencia back. We got a couple girls trying, but they're not going to be there. We got Thea there. They're going to get that rebound bounce back. Waconia 7, Eden Prairie nothing. Seven minutes, 45 seconds to go. We are in run time scenario at this point. Carnes sends it over towards Newell. Newell's going to pop it off the boards. It is sent back into the defensive zone. Laconia holding strong. Newell over to grab it. Newell sends it along the boards now. Carnes goes and gets it. Carnes taking a hard shot here. Going to be gloved by Laconia's goalie. Ticking down past 7 minutes. Carnes staying on the ice to take this one. Noel and Alice to the right and left. They're going to just send it in deep. They'll be calling icing here. It'll be coming right on back. Yeep. Come on back. I'm just saying, the music has been great. Like, they just keep going, song after song. It's just been wonderful. Barnes down, waiting for the face-off. She's going to send it along the far boards. Newell tries to poke it in towards Alice. Alice not able to receive it as Waconia comes into challenge, but his puck now stuck along the far boards. Out into the neutral zone. Everybody's got to come back. Carnes gets in there for the battle. Atlas try and help. She knocks it into the offensive zone, but Waconia picks it up. Waconia sends it in. Noel right there to grab it. Atlas sends it in deep. Noel and Atlas on the chase while Waconia goes and snags it. They push it through. Newell not able to collect it, and Waconia gets through. We've got Hogg chasing after. Hogg gets pushed into the boards here, and puck battling around. Thea knocks it away. And Atlas on. They send one low. Hogg there to get in the way of the puck. And they send it back through, but they're going to call an offsides. Pretty close one there. Probably going to call it safe if they desire to. They're gonna stop time, or not stop time here, but stop and play, get them face off, get everything reset. Tammy, Conkle, Bothell, Mencia, and Emery. Tammy over towards Conkle. Tammy's going to grab it and send it back in. Puck goes into Laconia's zone. Mencia back to get her stick on it. Oh, right past Conkle, slides by her. And we've got Mencia with it. Puck hit past Laconia in the neutral zone. Bothell trying to chase down. We got the puck going into the offensive zone. Man, Sia, she's going to try and send it into the neutral zone. She's successful, gets into the offensive zone. Bothell slowly chasing it down, trying to place in the zone here. Puck sent towards Laconia's defenders. Fanny speeds up a bit. Emery pops it off a stick. Sent towards Conkle, goes wide. And Laconia going to send it back. Pushed along the far board. Get in there. They've got puck down, and Emery picks it up. Bothell gets through two Laconia players, but nope, they take it away. Bothell is going to win it. And Laconia now picks it up near their blue line. 29 coming down the ice. Fanny's going to chase her down. Good knock away by Kunkel, but they send it in deep, knocked off the stick to the far corner, near the near corner. We've got puck going around the net. Fanny there to challenge. Emery picks it up along the pass. Bothell's coming down the ice. Bothell 1-on-2 right now. So loses this puck, but picks it back up, spins around, takes a shot opportunity, can't get all the way through. Puck along the far boards. Sent back in by Kunkel, but knocks off of the shin pad, and Laconia picks it up. Oh boy, he had not finding that puck until very late, just able to get her stick on it to pop it away. Kunkel on the chase. Gonna pop it over to Fanny. Fanny sends it back to Kunkel. Kunkel gets her stick on it, sends it towards the forward neutral zone, but Laconia snags it and brought through. We've got a something. Didn't look like offsides to me. I'm not sure what they're seeing. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go on run time. Laconia 7, Eden Prairie 0. Payne's down. Sends it over to Mason. Payne's got it and lost it towards Laconia's defense. Number 77 Laconia. Bringing it down the neutral zone through to their offensive side, and Eden Prairie there to take it away. Hogg has it, sends it back in, hits off of Ashokin and up towards Payne, where they send it towards the net, wide right. Laconia to pick it up. Hogg the only one back. Ashokin trying to catch up here for some assistance. Goes wide. Sent back to the defense. Long shot, tipped and in. Laconia 8, Eden Prairie 0. Barnes in, take the face off. Noel and Atlas are right and left. 1 minute left to go. Laconia in. She sends one towards Thea, and Thea covers it up. Barnes pops to the Laconia winger. Emery dances around one. She's going to get around another. Goes far wide. Gets checked along the way. Sends one up towards Atlas. Good. It's a wide pass. Eden Prairie holds the offensive zone. Noel puts it into the corner a little bit deep, midway. Barnes put to get her stick in there, but it bounces into the neutral zone. Everybody comes back, and Sia sends it back in. And Laconia has it. There's 5 seconds remaining. Puck bounces away. This is going to be the end of it. Carnes has it. He's going to attempt to have it taken away there by Laconia, but that's the buzzer at the end of the third period. Laconia 8, Eden Prairie nothing. Tough game here in Laconia at the Laconia Ice Center. We will hope you'll be able to join us on a future game. I don't remember when the next one is. Have a great rest of your Sunday.